Marisa here with RoadRUNNER magazine, and we just got done testing the all-new PowerPlus 112 platform from Indian. All new for 2025, this lineup consists of 4 models. Let's take a look at each one. So, performance baggers are a thing now. Indian Motorcycle is taking what they've learned on the track and bringing it to the street with the all-new PowerPlus 112 lineup. But this isn't just any old upgrade. It's what powered Indian to the 2024 King of the Baggers Championship. This platform brings more horsepower, more torque, and a serious focus on performance. If you've ever wanted a bagger that rides like a sport bike, Indian just delivered. Now, before we go any further, don't panic. The classic Thunderstroke lineup isn't going anywhere. If you love that air-cooled V-twin, pushrod valves, and the timeless styling of models like the Springfield, Chieftain, and Roadmaster, you're still covered. Indian knows their riders, and they're keeping that traditional bagger experience alive. With the King of the Baggers blowing up in popularity and Indian gunning for Harley-Davidson's CVO lineup, it only makes sense to push high-performance baggers to the next level. Most riders, especially young ones, are starting to see baggers as more than just long-haul cruisers. And honestly, I get it. I never paid much attention to these bikes until the King of the Baggers came along, and now I totally see the appeal. At the heart of this new lineup is the PowerPlus 112 engine. 112 cubic inches of liquid-cooled American V-twin power. We're talking 126 horsepower and 133 foot-pounds of torque. This engine revs higher than the short-shifting Thunderstroke. The result? More power, more speed, and a smoother ride across the entire rev range. If you've ever wished your bagger felt more like a sport tourer, this is exactly what you've been waiting for. So what's the difference between the 4 new PowerPlus models? It's actually pretty simple. The Chieftain and Roadmaster both have a fork-mounted fairing with a round headlight similar to Harley's Street Glide. The Chieftain comes with just saddlebags, the Roadmaster adds a tour pack and lower fairing. The Challenger and Pursuit have frame-mounted fairings with a more modern, wide headlight similar to the Harley-Davidson Road Glide. The Challenger comes with just saddlebags, the Pursuit comes with a tour pack and lower fairing. Other than that, same chassis, same engine, same electronics. You can also mix and match accessories. So if you want a Chieftain with a tour pack, just add one from the catalog. Indian went all in on rider safety and convenience with this PowerPlus lineup. Here's what you're getting. Bike hold control, electronic combined braking system, blind spot warning, tailgate warning, rear collision warning, smart lean technology, adaptive LED headlights, power band audio. The Thunderstroke models don't have any of this. If you want the latest tech, the PowerPlus is where it's at. I've ridden a lot of Indian's motorcycles over the last 11 years, so I have a decent idea of what to expect as we rode these bikes through the Valley of Fire in Nevada. The first thing I noticed, ergonomics.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed getting on this bike is that I feel a little cramped. And I'm not a particularly tall person. I'm 5'10". I would say that's fairly average for most people who are riding one of these bikes. Feeling cramped on a bike is not something that I say often, but this bike definitely, everything feels a little close. The handlebars feel a little close, the dash feels a little close, even the floorboards feel a little close. I'd say if I'm comparing this to the Harley Road Glide or the Harley Street Glide, there's definitely more room on the Harley than there is on the Indian.
Also, having to look down to see the screens and gauges, not my favorite design choice. But then I went to twist the throttle and...
Alright, well I can tell you this new PowerPlus engine is spicy. It's definitely got pull all the way through the RPM range. I mean, there is not a flat spot in this engine's power curve.
The PowerPlus 112 roars to life. It delivers instant torque and smooth, high rev power that doesn't force you to short shift like the Thunderstroke. The suspension is sporty, yet smooth, the handling is sharp and responsive, and just for a second, you forget you're on a bagger. The blind spot indicators on the mirror, perfect placement, but the rear tailgate warning, it's tucked into a tiny banner on the screen, meaning you have to look down to check if it's on. Not exactly helpful when you're flying down the highway. I have a better solution though. Just flash both blind spot indicators at the same time and boom, problem solved. You're welcome, Indian. So which one's for you, the Thunderstroke or the PowerPlus? If you love classic baggers and want something that has less complexity in the technology, go with the Thunderstroke. It's the slightly lower performance pushrod engine configuration, and it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the PowerPlus does. It's the standard cruiser experience, and they ring in with a smaller price tag too. If you want sportier handling, higher revs, and more tech, the PowerPlus is the way to go. Now I'll answer the next question you're probably asking. Indian PowerPlus or Harley-Davidson CVO? While the similarities are there, these are two very different motorcycles. In general, I liked the power and high-speed handling of the Indian better. The engine just feels stronger and more responsive than the Milwaukee 8, and the Indian rides more like a sport tourer than a classic cruiser. Then again, Harley still has the edge when it comes to more comfortable ergonomics and a better fit and finish. I think the Harley also has better low-speed maneuverability around parking lots. That said, if budget is a concern, you get a lot of bike for the money with the Indian. Just for the heck of it, let's look at how the Indian Chieftain PowerPlus and the Harley-Davidson Street Glide CVO compare on paper. Indian's PowerPlus 112 engine is a single overhead cam with 4 valves per cylinder and variable valve timing. It's a liquid-cooled 60-degree V-twin with a compression ratio of 11:1. The bike has 126 horsepower, 133 pound-feet of torque. It weighs approximately 844 pounds, and it has a 7-inch touchscreen TFT display along with some analog gauges. For electronics, it has analog electronic combined brakes, traction control, slip control, hill hold, tire pressure monitoring system, smart lean, blind spot warning, tailgate warning, rear collision warning, and adaptive LED headlights. The Indian Chieftain PowerPlus starts at $26,499. The Harley equivalent uses the Milwaukee 8 121 engine. It's a single-cam pushrod operated overhead valve system with 4 valves per cylinder and variable valve timing. It's a liquid-cooled 45-degree V-twin with a compression ratio of 11.4:1. It's got 115 horsepower and 130 pound-feet of torque, and it weighs approximately 840 pounds. It uses a 12.3-inch touchscreen TFT display. For electronics, it has analog electronic link brakes, traction control, slip control, hill hold, TPMS, cornering enhanced ABS, linked brakes, traction control, and slip control. The Harley-Davidson Street Glide CVO starts out at $45,999. These bikes are so similar, yet when you ride them, you really notice the differences. At the end of the day, I think I'd have to go with the Indian. It's just a much better bang for buck purchase over the Harley. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest motorcycle touring and travel content.